Hey guys, MC Mura here, and as you probably know, if you care, today is the last day of this ranked phase, which means tomorrow we're gonna start a new phase. Everyone is gonna get dropped a little bit of MR, return to 1500, all of that stuff, and I'm not a player who enjoy ranked that much. I already made a couple of videos on the matchmaking, the fact that I do have to kind of use like a VPN, but still, I played a couple of characters and I managed to get them over 1800 MR throughout the different seasons, right? Because I want to keep my sanity. So this very ranked phase, I obviously happened to get to over 1800. And I actually didn't play once I got it because I just wanted to get this one. And as you can see, it's like 53k, so I didn't really grind that much. We got there, I think, relatively smoothly. In the previous phases, I happened to get Bison. And Bison was in, I think that when he came out, I managed to get Terry over 1800 as well. And as you can see, all of them is like 59k, 80k. I happened to get DJ as well at 50k, Manon 70. So I never really like ultra grinded ranked with any of them, but I managed to get all of the 5 different characters to 1800. I know it's not that much. It's not that much, right? As there are amazing players who will get like legend rank on every character. Mine will drop and day one's you're already at legend. I know these guys exist, but it's not me. I'm not like a tournament level player. I'm just a guy who does videos on YouTube. I have a full-time job. I have a wife. I have a family. I don't play the game as a job. And I feel like getting over 1800 MR is probably like the most realistically attainable goal for the majority of the player base. Sure, you can get like 19, 2k, all of that. Obviously, it depends on the region as well, but I feel like that's a good target, right? That overall is a good target. So what lessons did I learn after doing what I did, right? And I learned a couple of lessons that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is that the character of choice doesn't really matter. And sure, like it's high of me to tell you, like sure, like this helps. If I had an OD fans that I can just throw, and now I got Ryu to the corner, now I'm an expert at Street Fighter 6 and I know how to throw loop my opponent, that sure does help, right? But at the end of the day, this is a game of systems. This is a game of mechanics. It is more important to know how to manage your drive gauge. It's more important to know the meta. It's more important to have like knowledge of what you can and can do. Like if Ryu here, for example, is doing this, right? Crouching medium kick into grab. And I know that as a Mai, I can DP this gap here. That's good. This is the type of knowledge that you want. Or like he can do heavy punch into whatever, right? And I know that I can always drive reversals at. This is good knowledge. This is the stuff that's gonna get you to whenever you want with all of the different characters, because like love it or hate it, this is absolutely a game where the win condition is kind of similar. The game is very volatile. So yeah, like I happened to get it with Mai, which is considered to be one of the best characters in the game, obviously. Maybe the best, depending on who you ask. But I also got it with Manon, Season 1 Manon, which was crazy. That was before she even got any buffs. And Terry, when he first came out, which he was kind of lackluster back then as well. So like, it doesn't matter. Like as much as you get... This is a game where you're gonna be as good as you are good with the mechanics, right? So you should focus on getting good at Street Fighter 6 more than getting good with a specific character, right? The second thing about this game, and unfortunately this also is huge, don't focus too much on the MR. Don't focus too much on the points, because that can get you tilted really quickly, and in one day you can go up 100 MR or like lose 200 any day, in a session, right? And if you're letting it get into your brain too much, that can be annoying. Like say that you're fighting Ryu, and that Ryu is a solar plexus addict, right? Maybe some days I can get, oh my god, I got it the perfect parry, and now he's in the corner, and now I won. Now I am sick at Street Fighter 6, right? Other days, I'm gonna try this and I'm just gonna get the regular parry and I'm gonna guess wrong and I'm gonna try to walk backwards and now I got into the corner and now he's throw looping me. and my choice didn't change. I did the same exact choice, but today I got the perfect parry, the other day I didn't. And trust me, this is enough to swing games. Some days you will get all your perfect parries and you will be unstoppable. Other days, the opponents will get all of their parries on you and it feels like divine intervention, like nothing you do is working. So don't think about it too much. Don't let it get into you. If you feel like it's not working out, I'm someone who don't like to fight fate, and if it's not my day, it's not my day, right? There is stuff that I can work on, like, oh, maybe I can try to react to this. Maybe like you can get there, but you're not gonna get the perfect parry every time. Sometimes you will do it too early, too late, it's not gonna work out, so don't worry about it too much, right? And obviously the game is a game of decisions as well, right? Like he does this, like I can't tell you there is a wrong choice. Maybe like he will do the DP and that will work out. Maybe you're like, I'm gonna try to backdash, but then he's gonna try to meet you. Like you can never work out everything. You're gonna make choices, and sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. It's a long story to say, but try to focus on what you can improve. Like I can improve on my whiff punish. I can improve on my decisions. Like he whiffed the DB. Maybe I shouldn't do that, and instead I can like punish with the drive impact. So I'm targeting more of his drive gauge. Also like build a super, so I have now the fire stocks. Like this sort of decision making is what you should focus on. But if you're focused so much on I didn't get my perfect parry or I didn't win, no. Focus on winning in this game. Purely winning, that's a bad way to go about it. That's just a bad way to go about it. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't be goal driven. Don't focus so much on winning. Don't be so respectful to your opponents, because this is a game where you kind of have to disrespect every now and then. A situation that you got put in, you had made a choice, it didn't work out, that's fine, let's move over. Don't fret too much about the budget. Oh my god, I lost my 14 points. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Everyone is gonna lose to everyone in this game. Focus on what you can improve. Focus on trying to get the strategies, optimization, your combos, your decision making. That's what you can focus on. That's what you can improve. And just like specifics, like say, if you're fighting a lot of Guile, for example, if Guile is like an issue for you, maybe try to practice perfect parrying like fireballs, right? And then going for a counter to his drive rush. Replay channel, having to like replay takeover is a huge deal, right? So it's like if Guile here is an issue, then yeah, I know like in this situation I can't, but if I'm a little bit closer, yeah, I can deal with it. That sort of deal, right? Training and practicing these is probably like the most effective use of time that you can use, right? And watch a lot of like top level players. There is a ton of like YouTube channels that are like showing replays. Watch these replays, see what that pros are doing, because it can be really helpful, right? As far as like strategies, offensive mix-ups, and that sort of deal. And that's about it for today's video. Let me know what are your thoughts. If you are someone who's trying to like rank, climb MR, what are the highs that you have ever gotten? Do you enjoy the ranking experience? Do you not? I would love to hear all about your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.